What is going on YouTube? How is everybody today? That's great to hear. Today I decided I was going to do, instead of doing an album review, just do a little quick shout out to some local bands. I've been going to some shows a lot in the past year. Got the tip on some cool local artists. I'm going to start off with some hip hop. There's a record label in Edmonton called Old Ugly, run by a guy named Joe Gerba, also known as his hip-hop alias The Joe, and he's recently released his first album, which is his second album he's released, but he released his second album first and his old album last. I don't know, it's confusing. Float or Fail. He's got another one called Uh-Oh. He's also got the mixtape we're listening to in the back called Play Fight. I'll provide links to all these bands below. Joe is a hip-hop guy. He just turned 24 on Friday, last Friday. Yeah, really talented guy, pretty good wordsmith, very smart, very friendly guy. Usually when I go out to one of his shows, he'll say hi to me, took the time to learn my name. He's very approachable. Rap-wise, he's probably one of the more wholesome of the whole bunch I'll be mentioning. He's kind of more, I don't know, positive tip. He likes to rap about his religious beliefs and his marriage and stuff like that. But he's still got a very goofy, funny sensibility to him. He doesn't take himself overtly seriously, it sounds like, but of all the bands and stuff I'll be mentioning, probably is the most serious of them all. But still, he's got a lot of charisma, pretty good personality, you know. On his mixtape here, he doesn't do any of his own beats though, he just raps over some other, like, I don't know, Soulja Boy beats. I have no idea who's doing these beats though, but they sound pretty funny. And he raps about, you know, Klondike days and Capital X and getting in fights. And on the other side of the tape, on the B side, he actually goes into a little more introspective stuff. He does this one song over, I think it's a Daedalus beat, where he's being dipped in bronze and being turned into this false idol and stuff like that. So he's very introspective, very smart guy. If you're a bookworm or a nerd and, I don't know, you wanted to get at some red letter Christian hip hop, you could totally get the Joe. I really like Joe. He's a really cool guy. I also want to talk about probably my favorite guy off the whole Old Ugly label so far is a guy named Mitchmatic. Mitchmatic has a mixtape out right now called 2 Weeks Off. He's got some other, I think he's got another one out, but I haven't listened to it yet. But 2 Weeks Off is really good. It's probably my favorite of the whole bunch. Hip hop wise, he plays his own PC. He uses some other beats on this mixtape too, just like the Joe did. But he's probably the most normal hip hop of all the hip hop guys on here. He does the most kind of, I don't know, he's got a lot of bangers. It's very upbeat, very dancey, very, I don't know, fun to boogie with. Very good live, very talented dude. I really like Mitchmatic. His shit's dope. Really fucking good stuff. But like I said, he doesn't do any of the avant-garde experimental stuff. He's more of a straight ahead, true hip-hop kind of dude. I really like this album. Mitchmatic's great. Also a very friendly guy. He's probably the one I've hung out with the most off the label too. I think we're at a Brazilian Money show and we actually got a chance to chit-chat a little, and great guy, super cool guy. I'll give a special mention to this other guy called Mikey Maybe. I don't have anything by him yet. I saw him at the Joe CD release party, asked him if he had a tape out because my friend Owen from Krang had one, but he said he doesn't have any left, but he's got an extended one out. So I've caught Mikey Maybe live a couple times, and he's really funny. He raps about, you know, dating dilemmas and personal issues, self-deprecating guy, really funny. Also Mitchmatic's really funny, the Joe is really funny, very humorous stuff. They've also got Bike Month, which is a Doug Hoyer kind of, I don't know if it's indie rock or what it is. Bike Month plays really simple, short little songs. They incorporate like ukulele. The concert I saw them at last, they dressed up like silver robots from outer space and talking to computer voice. Very silly stuff. All my favorite songs on here have either Mikey Maybe or Mitchmatic or the Joe on them doing a little guest MCing over whatever indie pop, indie rock it is. Short little songs about love and going out. Very simple, kind of sweet. I don't know, it's not really good winter music though. I just got this a couple of days ago and I've been listening to it in my car and it's just miserable outside. We're getting feet and feet of snow and it's totally a summertime thing. They have songs about buying lemonade and making lemonade of gin for your girlfriend and shit like that. But I don't know, if you want to get into some indie pop, Bike Month, links below. Definitely my favorite local band is Sans AIDS. Sans AIDS has a member of another band from Edmonton that Needle Drop actually did a track review for, $1,200 for Outdoor Miners. It's actually this one right here. This one's Disgust. Outdoor Miners are more kind of noise, rock oriented, lo-fi kind of shit. Sans AIDS play a little more stripped down, simple lo-fi. songs about, you know, isolation, being stuck at home. They do some Twin Peaks references here and there. This is actually a split they did with a band called Lake Country, which I know nothing about. This is their newest one. Pretty good stuff. I don't know, I really like it. It's not really depressing to listen to. It's fun. They're good to go see live. I think his drummer recently moved away, so probably won't be shows for a while until you find someone to replace him. But it's just a guitar player and a drummer, just the two guys doing some really simple kind of stuff. I really, really enjoy Sans Aids. And they also got the 7-inch out too, called Got Ideas. Post links, totally check them out. And lastly, I just want to mention Brazilian Money. There's another band that they put on their last show recently too, but I guess they're getting back together. I talked to one of the owners of a record label here, of a record label called Pop Echo. He came out to my DJ and I would chit-chat a little, and he said he's actually trying to sign these guys, getting them back on the bus or whatever it is to get back on to make music. He wants to sign Sans Aids too, because he actually, Outdoor Miners is on Pop Echo, and so they're trying to get these guys. And these guys sound a little bit like Woods. It's a little more, I don't know, disjointed, still very lo-fi, very, very charming. Brazilian Money, I've seen them a few times. Their Going Away party was awesome. I also want to mention another band off the Old Ugly record label. They have this experimental, I don't know, it's weird, I don't know, Jaded Hipsters Choir. It's really hard to describe what they do. Like, I like how they're doing something very, very original with all these kind of weird ideas and stuff. But a lot of, I've seen them live a few times. It just leaves a lot of people just kind of scratching their chins, scratching their heads. Very interesting, very unique for sure. I like it a lot, but I like to get a tape or something off them though, but I'll put links to all them. They're very much so in the experimental vein, and actually the Joe, who I mentioned earlier, his wife, sings in it, so it's actually got this experimental side, electronic side, with a little bit of twee, a little twee pop thing in it, if that makes any sense. But anyway, I just wanted to make a quick vid, just giving these guys shout outs. Check out Mitchmatic, Mikey Maybe, the Joe. Sans Aids is really, really good. I love Sans Aids to death. Brazilian Money rocks. They're all really, really good. Check it out if you want hip hop, indie rock, indie pop. Edmonton's actually got a pretty good music scene going on right now, so I don't know, just check it out. It's actually pretty good despite it's Canadian and from where I live.